Grace and peace, grace and peace. You saw the thumbnail. You saw the title. You know what we're about to do. Good evening, everybody. Good to see you all. Hopefully, you all had a fantastic Wednesday. And as you can hear, Dear World Christian is not sounding the best. So I'm kind of a little under the weather. I've never actually been sick in some time, but it's my time. So I'm not feeling the best, but I wanted to get this done because I wanted to check the traps for our critical race theory bingo on tomorrow. And also, I think this story might actually have some repercussions. There might be some follow-ups, if you will. So I said, let me go ahead and do this tonight, and then we can possibly, if we need to during critical race theory tomorrow, if we need to address it again or talk about it more, we can do that. So thank you so much for coming by. Appreciate you, Mary. Would I go to a college that would have Joe Biden? That's a question. Yeah, I totally get you. So the poll question is, would you go to a graduation ceremony if they had Joe Biden as a speaker? And let's see what Q says here. I would, if nothing else, it would be entertaining to see if we got Joe on or off his meds. Come on now, that's pretty hilarious and true nonetheless. Yeah, I'm at an HBCU. I'm an HBCU graduate, so I already know he's coming. Yeah. I didn't expect it, but we're going to talk about that. So, as you already understand, Joe Biden is being looked at to be a commencement speaker at my alma mater, Morehouse College here in Atlanta, Georgia. And I'm deeply grieved by this, but not for the same reasons that the school and the student body are grieved. Yes, the school and the student body are grieved about Joe Biden coming to speak at graduation, which is wild. I'm actually considering not going this year because of that, because I'm like, this guy's something different. But let me tell you what my concern is. Woke ideology is what I call the grievance doctrine. You have to find something to be grieved over, and you must continually refresh said grievance all the time. You can never get to a place of, man, I fought all the battles, I can lay back and kick my heels up. No, it's always something that you're fighting. You're always grieved about something, whether it be in your own people group or you're live action role playing something that happened in the past, or you're fantasizing and fetishizing something that's happening on another side of the planet. But you're never actually at a place where you're pleased and happy and content that God has brought you here, and you have a wife and kids, you got a job, you're healthy for the most part, you have things to be excited about. You're always looking for the next grievance hit. And critical race theory, woke ideology is that false religion where you're never satisfied. You never come to a place of being content and being in a place where you can say, the Lord has blessed me richly and I can be comfortable. You're never there. Now, what I find humorous is because I don't play the game. So when I sit back and watch people who've had a steady diet of grievance doctrine for so long that eventually they start attacking one another because you're not grieving with the same veracity, or you're not upset about the same thing that I'm upset about. And therefore, you're no longer a good person because, sure, you check 9 out of 10 boxes, but that 10th box, I check all 10 boxes. So therefore, you are a horrible, horrible person. And I'm just enjoying it because I think it shows that this teaching, this ideology doesn't have its ability. It's not a life-giving ideology. It's one that requires to continually take from living creatures. So it's a parasite. It's a cancer, if you will. And it has to continually feast on living material because it itself is not one that generates life and causes people to flourish, but rather it causes people to stumble and to fall into malaise. So today we're going to look at a not funny, but a very interesting article, I think, that will help drive home the point that I'm making here. But before we get too far afield, got Shar here. So at first I said no, but then I thought heckling might be fun. Yo, that's going to be crazy. That's going to be crazy. When Marshall's in the building, good to see Marshall, man. Marshall is the the content creator plug. He is forever giving us fantastic content. Shout out to Marshall. He is definitely a stalwart, dare I say, a pillar of many content creators. So shout out to you, Marshall. Thank you so much for tuning in on this evening. Speaking of stalwarts and those who hold it down, all the moderators in the building, and I love my moderators. Shout out to the moderators. And moderator supreme, Susie's in the building. Good to see you, Susie. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much. Oh no, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, Mary. Don't do it. Don't do it. Angel Wings is in the building too. Good gracious, man. This is the right time. Sick or not, this is the right time to have people out here. Good to see you, Angel Wings. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so very much. Angel Wings celebrates a month of membership. Thank you so much, sister. Thank you so very much. Oh, by the way, tomorrow we're going to be playing Critical Race Theory. I'm going to tell you right now, if you subscribe to the channel, if you have your notifications on, if you are a member of the channel, trust me, you want to have those boxes checked before we start Critical Race Theory Bingo. My goal is for everybody to win. So we're going to find ways to get everybody to win because we're going to have a good time tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be playing Critical Race Theory Bingo, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I might move it back to 8 just to make sure everybody can get in. After this live stream, I'm going to upload. Matter of fact, I should do that now. I need to upload the link to the community post so that you all can grab your bingo boards. It is going to be first come, first served. There's like 300 of them. So it should be enough for everybody to get in and grab a bingo board and have a good time. Let me do that right now while it's on my mind, because I said I was going to do it earlier and I haven't done it yet. So there we go. And I want to thank you all for the support. Thank you all for the encouragement. Thank you all for all of the new members and subscribers. That's why we're celebrating tomorrow doing Critical Race Theory Bingo, is because y'all have just shown and proved. So, and we had such a great March. March was so amazing on the channel. So I do want to give y'all, celebrate that. So let me get this right here. All right. Get that in there for y'all. So thank you again. Shout out to the 10 of you all that have liked the video and the 20 that are watching. Check out the video. Like, give me a like. Help your guy out a little bit here. That would be great. I hear Lady Dear World Christian walking in the kitchen. I wonder what she's doing. All right, let me drop this link in the community post right now. Yeah, grab yourself a bingo board. Okay, yeah, that's the problem. I realize it. I remember why I didn't have it. Some reason or other, YouTube won't let me add a link in the actual post. I did actually. There is a post right here. It says Critical Race CRT bingo boards are ready. If you click on that, there's a pinned comment, and in the pinned comment is the link. There it is right there. I see it. Yeah, okay. So is there, for some reason or other, they won't let me leave a link in there. So you can go in here, put your name in here, get your bingo board, and be ready for tomorrow. Okay, there it is. There we go. I apologize for that. Any confusion there. It is already there. And you know what? I can drop a link right here. What am I doing? Jason, if you're here, grab your bingo board right now. There we go. Problem solved. Grab your bingo board. There it is. All right. Thank you so much. Yes, there we go. Susie dropped the link. What am I doing? Susie, of course he did. Of course he put the link in there. Of course he did. All right. So my question was to you, would you go to a graduation ceremony at your niece, nephew, son or daughter's college if Joe Biden was speaking there? Well, apparently my alma mater invited Joe Biden to be the commencement speaker for this coming graduation, which is crazy already. But this will be my 25th reunion year, which is crazy. I can't believe that, but it is nonetheless true. And Morehouse is looking to have Joe come and speak. That's I don't know why. I'm being honest with you, not trying to just be facetious and ugly. I don't know why they would do that. But let's just look at this and we'll go together. Biden to speak at Morehouse College commencement, sparking faculty concerns. The decision has raised some objections from faculty and members and administrators are set to host a forum about it Thursday. So tomorrow is Thursday, and we have what's called Crown Forum on Thursdays. So that's going to probably be the discussion. But the reason why, as I opened up before and said, this grievance doctrine, all they want you to do is be grieved just like them. You cannot grieve differently. You cannot be upset about something different. You have to be on step, or in step rather, with whatever it is that they're grieved about. So let's find out what they're grieved about, Jason. All right, so there's Joe. I think that would be a dumpster fire. You know what? Did I ever tell you who? So my commencement speaker at Morehouse when I graduated was Oprah Winfrey. And that was really cool. I'm still a little bit mad because my brother was so enamored with Oprah being there that when it came time for him to take my picture as I was receiving my degree, he was busy trying to take a picture of Oprah and actually didn't get a good picture of me. I was like, dude, you gotta be kidding me. So yeah, I'm still upset about that. 25 years later, I got to demonstrate and exercise a little bit of forgiveness. You're correct. All right, let's go. Washington, D.C. Morehouse College is set to announce the president, Joe Biden, will deliver its commencement address on May 19th. But some faculty members have raised concerns about the decision, according to two people familiar with the matter, and email to faculty members reviewed by NBC News. Wait till you hear why they're upset. Wait till you hear what has these people in a tizzy. This week I received an inquiry from concerned faculty about rumors that they were hearing about President Biden's selection as the 2024 commencement speaker. Kendrick Brown, Morehouse College's provost and senior vice president for academic affairs, wrote in an email to faculty members on Friday. So this was last week. So that's why they'll be probably it'll probably be a part of Crown Forum tomorrow, which is, again, school-wide chapel service. So this is going to probably come up tomorrow. And that's why I said it might be something that we actually address tomorrow if there's anything newsworthy that comes out of it. Let us continue. Brown said he would convene a virtual meeting Thursday to extend the opportunity for faculty with different perspectives on the selection of our commencement speaker to ask questions and make comments. He said students would also engage with college president David Thomas. Let me tell you right now, if they're at the place now where they are announcing or considering that Joe Biden is going to be the commencement speaker, Joe Biden is going to be the commencement speaker. They've already jumped through hoops. They've already gone through vetting. They've already had Secret Service there. They're not going to go in there and be like, never mind. A whole bunch of 19 and 20-year-olds don't want you to come. That's not going to be the case. That's not going to be the case. That's going to be a problem because there's no way you can tell me that we're a month away. But sure, you could get somebody to speak. No problem with that. You could definitely get somebody to come and speak. But they've already had this planned out. They've already had it planned out. But let us continue. Brown did not respond to a request for further comment, and the spokesperson for Morehouse declined to offer more details. A Morehouse faculty member told NBC News administrators are believed to be concerned that faculty members would join students in protest of Biden during the ceremony. Why would they? Again, this is the most popular president in American history. I think 900 quadrillion votes. Like, what has he done that they're not pleased with? Like, come on, Joe is ticking all the boxes, right? Why would they be upset? What would be the grievance? Watch. The pushback against leadership decision comes amid increasing protests on college campuses over Biden's support for Israel in its war against Hamas and the Gaza Strip. And in the Gaza Strip, the protests since the war began in October have already forced Biden and other top administrative officials to dramatically scale back appearances at college campuses. So, and we saw this when I did a video with Raphael Warnock, where several of his brothers and sisters from the Atlanta University Center went to Ebenezer Baptist Church. They sat in church. And when he got up to speak, they got up and they took off their shirts. They had like some kind of protest shirt on, and they quietly walked out. And it's like 20, 30 people. That's exactly what's going to happen here if Joe speaks. I'm just going to tell them right now. They're going to do that. They're going to totally do that. I promise you. These men will absolutely ruin their college, their last experience at Morehouse, and turn it into grievance over people that they will never meet. Grievance over a war that does not directly affect them. Now, the reason I'm upset about this and the reason I would not go there is not because of Joe's respect for Israel and what's going on in Hamas. That's a non-issue in my opinion. What's an issue is that within a 3 and 4 mile radius of Morehouse College, the Atlanta University Center, are Planned Parenthood operations that wholesale munch up and destroy young babies. More than likely, young babies that have my same skin complexion. And Joe Biden is okay with that. And dare I say, my alumni association and my administration at my alma mater are perfectly cool with that. They got no problem. But they have an issue with a war that that does not affect them at all. And don't tell me about children dying, because I just told you that there are children right there within 3 miles of the Atlanta University Center. I was going to pull up a map of them and show you where they're located, but they're right there. But you don't care about them. But you care about people on the other side of the planet, 8, 9 time zones away that you'll never meet, which we should care about them and we should be concerned about them. And that's perfectly fine. But you will ruin your college experience, the end of your college experience, for this. And that's deplorable. That is absolutely, unequivocally deplorable that those men, because they're going to do it. Joe is more than likely. I mean, there's a possibility that they could renege and say, well, never mind, we decided not to have you come. That's possible, but really, I doubt it. I mean, now they could, though. Again, they could have Spike Lee come and speak, or they could have somebody else come and speak. They've had some great speakers in times past. But this one right here, they're going to end up, if they bring them, those men are going to absolutely disrespect commencement. They're going to disrespect it. They are. They're going to walk out. They're going to stomp across the stage, yell, grab microphones. They're going to do something ridiculous. And it's going to be a deplorable scene. And we will be known for that foolishness, rather than the institution that graduates more black men every year than anywhere else. We're not going to be known for that. We're going to be known for the school that protests Joe Biden because of what's going on in Israel and the Middle East. That's going to be ridiculous. And that's exactly what's happening. Commencement season typically is a time when presidents reach young audiences, and it offers them opportunities to deliver keynote addresses highlighting their accomplishments and the future. I do want to stop right there. What has been Joe Biden's accomplishments? I know I'm here to throw smoke, but what has been his accomplishments that he would actually highlight? What has been something that Joe Biden, let's talk about it. Because, y'all can say what you want to say about the Orange Man. Orange Man is bad. Orange Man came in and did a lot of stuff to help historically black colleges and universities not rely on the fact that they're historically black colleges and universities, but rather that they put out good products. He invested in that. Joe, what has Joe done? I'll wait. Y'all can let me know. What has Joe Biden done for historically black colleges and universities? And then what has he done for colleges and universities, period? What has he done to make it more competitive? What has he done to make sure that we're putting out the best product possible? Not a darn thing. Not a darn thing. But he got an opinion about people 9 time zones over. Great. He's got an opinion about people 9 time zones over. But the people within his time zone, he has nothing for them. Kick rocks. In an election year, commencement speeches can carry particular significance. But Biden's addresses this year are poised to be fraught with, largely because of growing protests over his refusal to call for a permanent, immediate ceasefire in Gaza without conditions. Biden is struggling with younger voters, and recent polling also indicates many black voters are not enthusiastic about supporting his candidacy. That is troubling. What do you? Oh, yes, baby.
I was just saying good night.
Good night, baby.
I have to go to sleep.
We'll go to sleep. All right, there's my tumbleweed. I need to get a lock on the door.
No!
me get a lock on the door. I meant air conditioning. I need better air conditioning here. That's what I meant to say. Okay. And then a lock. Airlock. When the air blows. I'm gonna vacuum. Yes, myself into the room. Who said that? Oh, Susie's thinking that.
Seen that video where
Oh
it's like,
gosh.
you gotta go to sleep. Better hit the outro.
I don't have an outro for you.
Mary MM. You heard him last time when he was like, "If you don't vote for me, then you're not black." Like he said that.
Joe did.
Yes. And people were like, "Bro, what?"
Yo, I really want to. There was Michael Eric Dyson went to the Breakfast Club and talked about that, and I really wanted to talk about that, but because it was really dumb, it was extremely ignorant. But the problem is the Breakfast Club will put the kibosh on you quick. So I need to, maybe we'll do that for Sunday. I'll make sure. I love you, baby. Bye, baby. Can you shut the door? Thank you, sweetie. Because, yeah, Michael Eric Dyson tried to put a spin on it, and it was so gross. I was like, yo, Michael Eric Dyson, you are not only a fool, but you're a whole fool because you took that. And he tried to put a spin on and say that, Biden has swag and Biden had some kind of, it was terrible. I'm going to find that, and we might do that on Sunday because, again, I'm hoping that something's going to come out of that Crown Forum tomorrow, and then we can talk about it on Sunday. There we go. And that's it. Let's finish this thing up. But Biden's addresses this year are poised to flop largely because of a growing protest over his refusal to call for a permanent immediate ceasefire in Gaza without conditions. Biden is struggling with younger voters, and recent polling also indicates many black voters are not enthusiastic about supporting his candidacy. Let us, real quick, I would love for them to flesh this out right here. Black voters are not enthusiastic about Biden's candidacy. I want somebody to explain to me, what are they excited about? What should they be excited about? Because please keep in mind the 90s crime bill, that was written by Joe Biden. The 3 strikes law, that was prosecuted by Kamala Harris. What are you excited about with Joe Biden? Again, I'm not worried about what Trump did. That's not my question. The question I ask you is, what has Biden done that you're excited to go to that poll and cast your ballot for him? What is it? Because remember, he got 900 quadrillion votes. I think they was voting on Pluto, okay? I think they got every amoeba in the ocean to vote. But what are they excited about moving forward? What are they excited about? I would love to know. Speaking at a historically black college would provide an opportunity for Biden, according to the person familiar with the controversy. Let me ask you another question. What has Biden done for Morehouse College? Now, when Oprah spoke at Morehouse, she had just come off the heels of donating some astronomical amount of money. And that was perfectly fine. I know people don't like it, but when Cosby spoke at graduation, they had just built a beautiful building on Spelman's campus. Many people have donated and been contributors to the Atlanta University Center and subsequently been given the opportunity to speak at graduation, which again, I got no problem with. But what has Biden done? I would love to know. What has Biden done that, of course, that we should regale and be excited? Because I'm promising you, the men are going to act a fool. They are going to disrespect grandma. They're going to disrespect their auntie and act ridiculous. I know it. I'm just telling you. I'm telling you. When you go back and watch that video I did of them walking out of Raphael Warnock's church, that's what they're going to do during graduation. I'm just telling you. 1 second. A water break. It's going to be a mess. Let us continue. The White House declined to comment. I bet you they did. Let's get done. Brown wrote in his email that Morehouse first extended an invitation to Biden in September and that the college would announce him as a speaker early this week. That's what I'm saying. Like they've already done all the vetting. Now, again, I'm sure they could turn on a dime and have somebody else speak, but they've already done the vetting. So they already intended to have him speak. You didn't just shoot an email out to him and then just expect him to show up. Trust me, they've dotted I's, they've crossed T's, they've got traffic patterns. They've talked to Mayor Dickinson. They got the police involved. The Secret Service has already scoped the school. They already know. Trust me, this is not going to be some fly by the seat of your pants operation. They know what they're doing. Let us continue. And he wrote to the college. The college does not plan to rescind its acceptance invitation to President Biden. There you go. So what are you going to talk about in Crown Forum tomorrow? I mean, alumni are welcome to come to Crown Forum. I could go. We don't have any recordings tomorrow. I could go. That would be kind of fun. Interesting. Okay, so I'm telling you right here, Joe was going to come and speak. That's going to be a case. I mean, that's it. We have no idea. We have no intention to rescind it. The meeting Thursday is a forum for discussion and to respond to questions about the invitation that was extended and accepted, he wrote. Yeah, they're not going to rescind that. They are going to be there. So now I just want to see how it's going to be a mess. Yeah, I'm going to pass on my 25th reunion year. Lord willing, I will do my 30th or something like that, but I'm not going to go this year because it's going to be a boondoggle. As much as I would want my daughters and my wife to come and see and hear all the great things that happened during graduation and during reunion year, I'm not going to be a part of that. She and I went for my 15 year and 20. We went 15 and 20. I think we'll be okay. Morehouse, like other colleges, has faced students speaking out about the war in Gaza, which I find very humorous because you got brown men at the college concerned about brown people 9-10 time zones over, but literally within walking distance, 3-4 miles of the school, there are Planned Parenthood operations that do dastardly wicked things that the Gaza situation is nowhere near. I'm just saying. In February, the Maroon Tiger, the Morehouse student publication, reported that the student pulled an Israeli flag down from the chapel and was detained by campus police. That's what I'm telling you. There is no way this is not going to go terrible. There's no way. It's going to be a mess. It's going to be a mess. Let us continue. Students are not in favor of the way in which the United States has handled this situation and are surely not in favor of the trauma and the pain and the genocide of the Palestinian people are going through. But what about the babies right down the street from you? I'm just asking a question. Are going through. But as that innocent civilian in Israel are going through as well. Calvin Bell, the name sounds familiar, Morehouse College student said on February after the flag incident. That's interesting. I know somebody named Calvin Bell. Let's continue. He's not a student anymore, though. A source familiar with the commencement planning told NBC News it's not been a secret nationwide, if not globally, that there are a lot of concerns about how the war is being handled and how America and the presidency has been in the war. We've heard conversations like that. There's also plenty of people who are excited to have a sitting president as their commencement speaker. I don't know anybody that's excited about that. I have nobody. I'm sorry. I got zero. There's nobody. I'm telling you right now, sure as my name is Jason, ain't nobody excited about Joe Biden coming to speak at Morehouse. There is not one solitary person who spent upwards of $80,000 that wants to commence their experience with Morehouse with Joe Biden speaking. I promise you that. No way in the world. I'm going to stand on that. My name is Jason DearWolfC@gmail.com. Ladies and gentlemen, real quick, thank you so much for listening to my rant. I'm going to go back and check out the comments. I do see a good brother right here, Restoring Heroes Project. Grace and peace. Real quick, Restoring Hero Project, I made you a moderator. Can you drop a link to your channel? I know that we've been talking and such like that. If everybody could do me a favor, there's 28 of you all watching this, 23 of you all have liked this video. I thank you all very much for that. If you could do me a solid, if y'all could go over and check out what James is doing at the Hero Project. Thank you, Susie. She added again. Susie be killing it. If you could go over and click on this link and just check out what he's doing, he's been putting out some fantastic projects. He wrote a book recently and is talking about the importance of gangs. Nope. The importance of rap music. Nope. Importance of chasing cars and getting a bag. Nope. He wrote a book about the importance of dads in the lives of their children. And it is a cute little book. I want James to send me a copy of it so that I can maybe do a review of it or give it away or do something with it. I would love to do that to be a blessing. But James has a serious heart for fathers in the home, husbands being husbands to their wives, and of course, fathers to their children. So check out what he's doing over there. I really think you all will like it, especially if you got little people, you want some good reading, that they can have something to read and something you can read to them and so on and so forth. I know that the Cat in the Hat is getting kind of old. Okay, I got that. But check out what James is doing over there. I really believe that you'll be blessed by it, and tell them that Dear Woke Christian sent you. Thank you, Susie, as well, for dropping that link in the chat. I appreciate it. Okay, back to what I was saying. I would rather Morehouse rescind Joe Biden's invitation because he doesn't support and do things for Black people. This is a historically Black college and university, so let's not play the game, okay? It's a Black college. Therefore, the responsibility is to this college and supporting and propping up and helping it, which puts out more Black men graduates every year than any other college. Catch me outside. So therefore, Joe Biden has no business being there. And I do think it's funny because I'm in an alumni group chat and I realize that they've been actually talking since I've been on this call. So I don't know. I mean, I doubt highly that they're going in the direction I'm going, but I do realize that there's a couple of them that have been commenting in here. And I think that's interesting. Okay, no, they're not talking about what I thought they were. But back to my point, Joe Biden shouldn't be there because he doesn't support Morehouse. He needs votes. He needs Black men to deny what's right for our communities, to deny what's right for our children, for our wives, for our homes, for our churches, for our businesses, for our left achy toenails. He needs us to deny all of that and go in that box and cast a ballot for somebody who ultimately does not care about you. That's what he needs. Yeah, and there we go. So that's the only reason he's going. And because I know that they're not going to rescind the invitation, and I know it's going to probably be turned into a dumpster fire. Matter of fact, my brother Willie Doc, who is a Morehouse alumni as well, who sent me this article in the first place. 1 second. Had to put a wire back. I don't like leaving wires out because if I leave them out when I come in the office tomorrow, it's gonna look crazy. No, James, and that whole "you ain't Black," I think I'm gonna go talk about that on Sunday. That's gonna be my Sunday show because I don't know, Joe. I might need some smoke. I need some more extra smoke. Like I said, Eric Dyson did a commentary on that, and it was such a duck and cover for the chicanery that is Joe Biden. Yeah, I'm gonna pull that up. We're gonna talk about that on Sunday because it was just dumb. It was such a dumb statement. One, and then for Michael Eric Dyson to come on and try to smooth Charlemagne the false god over that he was right for allowing him to say that. That was crazy. It was crazy. It was crazy. So, yeah, we're gonna do that on Sunday. I'm literally looking it up right now so I can make sure I have that one ready because it was really bad and there's a lot of problems with it. I got to make sure it's cleaned out because the Breakfast Club loves to slap you down with those doggone copyrights. So we got to come up with we got to do some magic with that. But yeah, I found it right here. We're gonna go ahead and deal with it. But yeah, thank y'all so much for listening. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on this evening. I pray that you all had a great week. Tomorrow is Thursday. Lord willing, we're going to be doing Critical Race Theory Bingo on tomorrow evening, 7 o'clock. That should be fun. And looking forward to that. What in the world, Willie Doc, bringing your boy? We got to do it. I got almost fell asleep. Almost forgot. Let's see what Willie Doc is saying. My brother Willie Doc says, telling you, Jason, show up with your journalist outfit to document this dumpster fire. Would love to see you cover this live on the quad. The only problem is, couple things. The only problem is, it's going to be ticketed. I don't have a ticket. I have nobody graduating. Now, call me tomorrow, Willie. We'll talk. I mean, I could go because it's reunion year, so I can get a ticket. We'll talk. We'll talk tomorrow. Give me a holler. But thank you for the super chat, by the way. You helping out with the Rico Defense Fund? Fonnie still got her sights on me. She still got her sights on me. If you're not familiar, Fonnie Willis is the DA. Oh, matter of fact, Morehouse is in Fulton County. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. Morehouse is in Fulton County. Oh, no. I got to go to Fulton County, man. They're going to get me. Bro, they're going to have me on lockdown. They're going to have me hemmed up somewhere. Talking about some RICO charges, bro. It's going to be all your fault. Oh, man. Oh, that's hilarious, man. I just thought about that. Yeah, we're in Fulton County. Yo, you gonna get me in trouble, man. I'm gonna stay right over here in my house, man, and mess with this Eric Dyson foolishness, man. You gonna get me in jail. But pray for the house. Absolutely. Please pray for Morehouse. We are in some serious straits. I'm telling you, man, serious straits. But let me tell you this though. I would not be surprised, because I haven't heard who's doing commencement at Spelman. I would not be surprised one bit, not one iota. Let me look up who's doing commencement at Spelman 2024. Because I'm telling you right now who I think, I'm sure. Okay, Spelman's is at the same time, not the same time, the same day. So Morehouse is in the morning, and Spelman's is in the evening. And all right, who is commencement speaker? Oh wow, they're at the Georgia International Conference Center. Wow. Okay, let's see. Okay, all the events. Walking through, going to the chapel. Gotcha. Okay, but who is the speaker? Oh, they don't have who the speaker is. Because you know who I think would be the speaker. They don't have anything about who the speaker is. That's wild. I'm looking through. I don't see anything about who the speaker is for Spelman's graduation. And don't get it twisted. Clark, same thing. Morris Brown, somebody. It's going to probably be Spelman that'll have her. You know who I'm talking about. You know who it'll probably be. You know who it'll be. I'm looking. I do not see who it is. Dang, come on, y'all. Y'all got to list who your commencement speaker is. Come on. Come on, Spelman, you let me down here. Sisters, come on. Who's going to be your commencement speaker? Oh, wait, I think I found it. Oh, it's just if you want to nominate somebody. But who is the person, though? It's too late. You can't still be nominating them. Okay, anyway, I don't know. The AOC. That would be wild. But let me tell y'all, I would not be surprised. There's not one fiber of my body that would have been surprised if I saw Fonnie Willis's name there for commencement at Spelman. There's not one piece of me that would have been like surprised by that. I'm still looking here. I'm sorry. I'm off task. Oh, wait. Is this her? No. Okay, found it. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, y'all not ready. Oh wow. Okay. Here, let me make a link real quick. Hold on. I found who it is. It's not Fonny. I guess that's good. I guess kinda. Like maybe. You can't see it. Oh, sorry. Let me get this right. And look, everybody has been praying about me in this eCam. Let me tell y'all, I really do appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all praying because it has been, man, it's just wild. Like it's such a very useful tool, but it's difficult nonetheless. All right, so this is from last year. Oh wait, this is from last year. Jason, failology, Jason. This is from last year. Y'all look at your boy and say, learn to read. This is last year, my guy. Man, I'm all excited. No, I wouldn't be surprised if it was Stacey Abrams too, but I'm thinking Fonny. I ain't gonna lie. Doggone it, Jason. That's 2023. Boy, if you can't read, what are we gonna do with you? All right, let's see. This is my last look, and then I'm gonna stop. Do y'all go to Facebook anymore? I feel like I don't go to Facebook ever. Yeah, I don't see it. All right, I'll hopefully by Sunday, Lord willing, when we do our Sunday show, I'll find it. Dog, I thought I just knew I was doing something. I didn't even look at the date, and that thing says clear as day, 2023. What do we got in the chat? Let's see what we got. Let's get you people out of here. If you don't vote for him, you're a melanin traitor. What? I mean, I'm surprised people let that slide. But Michael Eric Dyson not only let it slide, but he reimagined it as not some kind of clout chase, but rather it is amazing. So we'll do that on Sunday for sure. Let's see. Kenya, do not feed the high schooler. Don't feed the high schooler. However, today is Taylor's birthday. My chief executive, second born, is her birthday, and she's on her 8th grade trip to Kentucky, and she has been at the ARC experience today. And all we've been doing is getting text messages from her about how amazing it was, how amazing it is. So shout out to Taylor on her 14th birthday up there in Kentucky. But don't feed the 16-year-old. The 16-year-old, she don't need it. Please don't do that. All right, let's see what we got. Clinton has spoken. I know Bill, I'm almost certain Bill Clinton has spoken at Morehouse. I'm almost certain. Water break. I feel comfortable that he has. I'm almost certain he has, but all right, let's keep this going. My son graduated from Georgia Tech in December instead of May, and I don't think they had a significant speaker. I paid absolutely no attention to the speaker. I was just trying to keep my eyes on my son. There we go. Well, I mean, at Morehouse, especially if you are walking, aka you're a part of the graduation ceremony, man, it's a whole thing from the moment. So, and I have to find some video of it. All the alumni gather at King's Chapel. All of the graduating men meet inside King's Chapel, and they line up and they get seated and all that kind of stuff. And they march out of King's Chapel, and all the alumni flank them down this main street of the school. The various alumni from the most recent, so like the class of 2023, all the way to the class of like 1912. I mean, whatever the oldest class is. And so as you're walking through, you're looking at these men who've been in your shoes, and they are, cheering you on, they're celebrating you and such like that. It is a very invigorating experience, and it goes all the way to the center of the school where there's this large open area where the stage is set up and the chairs are set up for these men to sit for graduation. It is an experience, I have to say. So especially if you're so if you graduate, in December, you want to try to come back and walk in May because it's such an experience. And if nothing else, you want to come and be a part of the alumni that are doing for them rather, what was done for you. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, okay. Costa Chameleon just said he didn't graduate this past December. He graduated back in 2009. My son is 37 years old. Yep, there we go. All right, let's keep this going. Well, then, congratulations to you. What amazes me is if all these dissenters were to go to Gaza, they might be facing a machete. There you go. See, we're safer to do that. All this LARPing on the part of those students, yeah, trust me, it's gonna be a LARP fest. It's gonna be so bad. It's gonna be something else. Willie Doc, call me tomorrow, man. We gotta talk about that, but maybe I will, because it would actually be kind of interesting. Yeah, and Restoring Heroes, like the "you ain't black" comment. Yeah, I got it right here. I'm gonna slice it up. You gotta do some transformation when you're dealing with the Breakfast Club because they do not play fair. But we will overcome. What I got here? What it's got here? Morehouse must be stopped. The house must be stopped. The house needs to be put on a better track. That's what the problem is. I think I would not be surprised. I don't think it'd be Kamala, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was Fani. If it does, if that ever happened, I wouldn't be surprised at all. You couldn't have Kamala and Joe in the same spot at the same time. That would be a Secret Service nightmare. So I can see why they wouldn't have them both there. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was Fani. I would not be surprised. All right, let's see. Did Biden speak at Howard last year? That's interesting. Q, did he speak at your graduation? Your deal? That'd be wild. That's actually interesting. Mary said that Michelle Obama, she needs to get back into the limelight. That would be interesting. I would say because Fani is on everybody's mind, so it wouldn't be unheard of. It would make sense for her to be a commencement speaker. Not saying that, not the same thing for Michelle, but nobody's been talking about Michelle. Everybody's talking about Fani. You know what I'm saying? So good, bad, or indifferent. Stacey Abrams, same thing. Like people just are not talking about her, but she is a Spelman alumni, so that could possibly be as well. No, that's this weekend, Costa Chameleon. Won't she still be in Miami? That's this weekend. That is the debate series that she's not going to. The debate series starts tomorrow till Sunday. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm trying to go from memory, she's going to be in there. She's going to be in Miami this weekend. But commencement is on May 19th. I know, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tawanda. I had you excited. I'm totally let myself down. No, I did not. I think in 97, I was trying my best to get out of school. I was working hard to get out of school. So I did not go to Crown Forum very much. And I will say that I probably had one of my brothers take my ID and scan it. Just tell the truth. My daughter's saying that she's loving the ARC experience. So, yeah, it's kind of cool. Thank you so much. Shout out to Taylor. Shout out to her. I'll screenshot that and tell her that people were giving her a shout out. Give her a little shout real quick. That's my girl. Chief Executive, second born. Inkling, the one that had the sauce, and Kamala had the weed, and Joe had the blacks. A bunch of hot mess. Absolutely, Tawanda. Absolutely. It is a rite of passage. I think that's what you're saying. I think you're talking about graduation. It is. He did speak at Howard last year. Sure did. That was exactly where he said that, Willie Doc, you're right. Joe, yeah, Biden said that said at Howard that the greatest threat to blacks today is white supremacy. Yep, that's what he said. I remember that now. But yeah, that was craziness, man. That's bananas. So I just thought it was interesting to watch how they've been feeding these young men and young women. They've been feeding these youth this grievance doctrine, and now it's coming back to roost, and it's coming back to bite them, and it's going to be comical. So it's very possible I might very well just take an L for it and go on down to. I'm gonna reach out to the Alumni Association, see what we're doing, but they're talking about something else, literally, in the group chat. But yeah, I might do that. Willie Doc might have convinced me, but if he calls me tomorrow and convinces me, then we'll move forward. But that is it, everybody. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with us tomorrow. Let's do critical race theory bingo. It's not going to be serious. It's going to be a lot of fun. Just have a ridiculous amount of fun. I'm going to tell you right now, if you go ahead and when you like the video and you make sure that you hit that notification, if you are a member of the channel, I'm just telling you, all those things are going to have benefits. I'm just saying, they're going to have benefits. The goal is for everybody to be a winner in this. Maybe I'll get James to give me some of his books. Wow, that'd be fun. Hey, James, how about I get a book or two and I can give them away as gifts or something? Why is somebody texting me? Y'all know who it is. Why is he texting me? Why is this man texting me? Y'all, why is Willie Doc texting me? You know it. You knew it. You knew it. You already knew it. But anyway, tomorrow, critical race theory bingo is gonna be a lot of fun. So, and on Saturday, please forgive me, we are doing a live in studio content creator meetup and live stream at 1:00. So stay tuned. There's gonna be some faces that you know. Maybe Willie Doc will roll up in there. Maybe Willie Doc will roll up. Yeah, I think that'd be fun, James. I'm gonna find some way to maybe give away a book or two. Yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah, let's get that. So everybody, thank you so much. I will see you all, Lord willing, tomorrow for Critical Race Theory Bingo. And maybe we'll do like an after party as well. I don't know. I'm just talking crazy now. But anyway, I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you so much for being the best live chat in the world. I really do appreciate it. Moderators, as always, you all rock. And I thank you all so much. Everybody, you're a blessing. Thank you so much for blessing me and being a part of what we're doing here at Dear Woke Christian. And until next time, everybody, let's do it again real soon. Grace and peace. Take care.